Assalamu alaikum. My name is Adam Minhas. I'm the president of ICCR.
I'm Madiha Rizwan. I'm the treasurer of Islamic Center of Castle Rock.
Yes.
I'm Faraz Bukharee.
I'm Sohail Bukharee.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you,
we just
brother.
talked.
We're having Eid here today for the first time in the history of Castle Rock. How did this happen and where is this going?
I think it's just an initiation, the fact that we just have a smaller community further out from the major metropolitan area. I'm just trying to get brothers and sisters together, families together for Eid and enjoy it locally, inshallah.
I think a lot of people have this question that there's Muslims in Castle Rock?
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. There's mashallah Muslims all the way down in Larkspur, in the Springs. Alhamdulillah, there's Muslims mashallah everywhere. One of the things we're doing is trying to make sure we are all together. Any events we do, we're going to be doing it together with other masajid in the area. Stay united, inshallah.
What do you think this community is going to provide for sisters and for children? Because mashallah, mothers especially have a lot of concern for the next generation.
But they are going to provide sense of belonging. Yeah, they're going to grow up with the same people with the same values, and they're going to develop good friendships here. That's why I'm here, and that's why we are doing this right now. I have 3 kids, 10, 8, and 6, and I have very selfish interest in this whole thing because I want my kids to grow up with other Muslim kids. Everybody has the same values. Like I said, I want to curate their friendships for them so that they find their best friends in this community rather than looking outside. Because it's very easy for kids to come under social pressure and peer pressure and not make right judgments. But if they have the right set of friends, those chances reduce, and that's what this community will provide them.
And your family's here in Castle Rock?
Yeah, we just live across the street here.
What do you like about Castle Rock and South Denver area?
It's very open. The nature's nice. I mean, sunsets like these. We're in a valley right now.
What vision do you have for Castle Rock Masjid, inshallah?
Absolutely. Just like any other masjid, we all strive to come together as a Muslim community to better increase our iman, learn our deen better, to be able to practice our deen, have our children also learn from us as well.
Let's have some fun, quick, rapid-fire questions. What is your favorite thing about Eid?
Getting dressed up, getting together, eating, a prayer service.
Eid is about getting together. It's what reminds me of just going to the farm with the kids, experiencing that whole aspect of slaughtering, so spreading the meat out with everyone in the community.
I absolutely love our prayer services. The halls get filled up no matter where we do our prayer service. It's always full, whether it's on a weekday, weekend.
The other part is just spending time with family and friends and community itself, seeing all the happy faces of the kids hanging out with each other. So.
Go out, you have fun with family. There's so much happening around Eid that it's hard to pick and choose like where you want to go and where you don't want to go.
What languages do you speak?
I speak English and Urdu. That's about it.
That's awesome, mashallah.
I speak Arabic, English, and Urdu.
So brother Faraz Bukharee, tell us, how many languages do you speak?
English, Spanish. I understand Urdu and Hindi, but speaking it's very hard.
Mashallah, with the Spanish, that's awesome. What do you miss about your childhood Eid?
Bigger congregations, because I was from the East Coast. Colorado is up and coming, it's growing. I'm talking about 50,000 people in the Salah in the East Coast. Like I have different memories of like booking out convention centers, and it's a different experience that being out here, it feels more close-knit.
Honestly, like being here in Colorado, I don't miss much about my childhood because we have been able to do everything that I have grown up with. Like in Pakistan, we have been able to do that here. So it's like I used to miss it a lot when I was in Boston. Like that was like it was a boring Eid.
Wow.
But then it was partly my fault too because I was really part of the community there.
Yes.
But here it's amazing. Of course, I miss my nani, nana, and my all my relatives and my family and friends. That's probably the only part I miss. But as when it comes to like the traditions, going for Eid prayers, getting dressed, getting mehendi done, henna done at nighttime, like all of that is here.
How would you rate Colorado?
That's hard. It's beautiful. Everyone is so open and welcoming. You can make friends so easily. There's a lot of networking. It's very close-knit. A lot of people are related to each other as well. You end up, having a big circle of friends, mashallah. I used to live in DC. It's probably one of my most favorite areas. It's because of the food. I love food, as you can see. Alhamdulillah, I have my parents at home and they're amazing cooks.
Mashallah.
This is the reason for us to build Islamic Center of Castle Rock primarily because we want to curate their friendships. Not socially engineer, but curate it in a manner that they're hanging out with people who have the same values. When we do that, then we raise them in an Islamic environment, and inshallah they follow like Salatul Mustaqim, and that's what we want. There are other Islamic centers all over Colorado, and they are doing an amazing job too. Like Masjid Khatija is like a few miles from here, and they have been doing an amazing job. They get the community together every Friday. We do Friday prayers there.
How do you like the Muslim community in Colorado?
Alhamdulillah, it's very broad. There's a lot of masjids that are always packed. Parking's always an issue. I mean, that's a good issue to have. We don't really have much in the south. A lot of the masjids we go to, we have to go into Denver. So hopefully with more gatherings like this, we can start establishing our community down here in the south.
The Muslim community here is really good, and we are growing, alhamdulillah. That's the best part.
I think one of the things about here is that people feel spread out. It's a beautiful area, mashallah. If you look around, I would say everyone is very welcoming and open, getting to know each other and so on. So it's a very, very good spot, mashallah.
Colorado has been home for over 12 years. My husband was was born and raised here. I was very skeptical before I moved here because I had a career on the East Coast. It was a tough decision for me at my personal level to move here.
Right.
I actually made him sign a contract that we're going to move back in 2 years because I'm going to be up for my next promotion. I don't want to be here like for longer than that.
Yeah.
But I moved here within 6 months. I was like, no, I want to be here. Like, I want to stay here. Like this is where I want to, have my kids grow up. And
that's amazing. That's beautiful, sister. Because you felt like home here.
This feels like home, absolutely.
That's amazing. You think one day, inshallah, we'll get as big as the East Coast or the West Coast, inshallah?
Yeah, yes or no? I hope not.
Okay. It's a double-edged sword.
It's a double-edged sword. We love our small communities and how close-knit we are. There's a sweetness to that, and I'm sure there's also a sweetness to the fact that if the Muslim community grows, of course, we love it.
And just look at this, mashallah.
Yes.
Kids have their own people to kind of hang out with.
It's also nice to, go out and have halal food. So inshallah, as we grow as a community, we'll have more Muslim businesses, halal businesses, a lot of potential.
Absolutely. Any last final remarks?
If you can, please do support Islamic Center of Castle Rock. We do have our page set up on Launch Goods, and we are looking for funding. We are trying to have a space for these kids right now. Our goals are small. We're not trying to build a big mosque from scratch. We're just trying to get small space for community to get together on a weekly basis.